90s, so like I remember Bobby Knight, and he was the news. Like you guys are old enough to know what I'm talking about, but like if you don't, like he was like the coach of the basketball team in Indiana, because you know it was the men's, because no one cares about women's sports, to be honest. You know, maybe Gigi could have helped it out, but that's whatever. Like I said, she was gonna. I didn't say she. And now you're not gonna pay attention. You know the WNBA, you know, superstar is exactly. But, you know, like what he did was he threw a chair during a game across the court, and everybody was like, hey, Bobby, why'd you do that? And he was like, hey, you know, I saw someone standing over there, it looked like they needed a seat. And everybody in response to the country was like, he's got a hot head, you know, but like, you know, he's funny. And then the next week, the news with Bobby was like, hey, did you hear about Bobby Knight throwing that kid in the dumpster? They're like, yeah, they're undefeated, so. Hey, you hear Bobby Knight strangle that kid, you know, like he's not white and stuff, you know, you remember that? Yeah, those kids graduate. So, you know, that was the news. It was pretty simple back then. Now I don't pay attention because I'm hot, you know? You guys are not on board, but that's fine, because look at you. You're not, you know? That's math. It is. Like, you guys go to the beach, see your bodies. We'll see how my booty looks in your quarter nipples, you know? It's gonna... I'm confident. I don't care. You guys can't intimidate me, because I'm old enough now. I'm 38. I'm hot for 38. Okay, a couple years ago, I looked pretty much the same, but, you know, now I have confidence, so... You can't get me. You can't. I got a nice little sweet spot going on right now, and you're not going to ruin it for me. No matter how hard you try. You know, like a lot of people, I know I'm not like hot where you guys go like, auga, but you should. You should. It's a fun noise and accurate. Like I'm always like waiting for like new couples to like ask me to be in a threesome. They don't do it, but like they should, cause like I'm fun. But you ever meet like those new couples who think they're like God's gift and they're like all over each other and stuff? You're like, act like you've had sex before, you know? It's like, ugh. And if you haven't, you know, like, I'm sorry, you know, you're missing out because you gotta use it while you're still juicy. That's my mindset. We're only here for a limited amount of time, you know? You gotta enjoy all the things. Am I right? He knows, you don't, but you guys, that's I'm telling you this stuff because, you know, I want you to know one of the better qualities about me is that I look good in mustard. I'm talking mustard yellow, you know, like deli. Not brown, not Dijon. I'm talking Bavarian pretzel, hot dog, mustard. Okay? And if you don't like that, that's okay. It's a hard color to pull off, you know. Not many of you are wearing it, because, you know, I'm not wearing it today only for one reason. Your physiology would be like, whoa. Your synapses be popping. It's just too much. Too much. You know, I can't call it canary yellow. It's not good, okay? I'm all about saturation. Like, I can't do, like, my hairs, which I don't know if you guys know what that color is, but that's corn, and that's a yellow. I just want you guys to know I look really good in mustard. Mustard yellow. Now, I'm telling you all these good facts about me for one reason, and that's because I'm building a new friend roster right now. My current ones, I'm about to bench them because they're all introverts and have anxiety. Just say you don't want to hang out. You don't have to make up a social disorder. It's kind of annoying. Like, it's bogus too, you know? Like, they're like all like, you know, I remember them from 10 years ago. We'd be driving around through the valleys of Santa Monica and be like, all right, we're like 80% sober, which meant we were 20% sober. And we would be like, I know what they look when they freak out, because I would be holding their hair back and they're like, my hands smell like cheese. You know, like, they don't have anxiety. They just have responsibility and assets. You know, that's I guess, growing up or something. I don't know. They're hurting my feelings is what's happening, because, like, we used to go and hang out all the time, like at Dennys, because you know that's what broke people do. And my mom thought since we went there so often that was my favorite restaurant. So much so that like she told my sister-in-law who got me a gift card for my birthday. Now I'm already a 3-egg kind of girl, but like I mean, ooh. That's a lot of eggs, you know? Like, I mean, like, we would just always concoct stories, like, what happened during the night, you know? And, like, it's like, who puked in my bra? And it was me.